morning, afternoon. Hold on, I'm finishing. I'm never prepared, but I don't give up. Now, where did it go? Jeez. If anybody else's mind is going crazy, or you don't know what you're doing, you don't know how to do it, or how to start, because I sure am having problems. Thank you, love. She has a biopsy today, so we'll find out more. My mind just ain't here. But I'm just gonna keep going. Like I should. Not give up. I'm about to put some eyelashes on. I hope you're doing okay. And I hope you have a good weekend. I just seen the news where a volcano happened. And it hasn't happened in like 6,000 years. It just happened on an island. And they have to evacuate. It's crazy. But that's what's going on in the world. Crazy things. I'm coming. I'm trying to fix my eyelash. I got these eyelashes to try. And then I've never done this before. My stomach is just a growling. Oh my gosh, Corinne, get it together here. I think I just glued my eye shut. Shit. All right. Oh no, this ain't gonna work. These are some cheap ass eyelashes. They all falling apart. One eye looks nice. All right, that ain't gonna work. All right, I'm coming. Okay, so today I'm going to do the astrology for and horoscope for everybody. On the new moon Sunday, you may have outbursts today, or people may have outbursts. You may feel crazy, but don't let your subconscious mind take over. Is it bright? Bright enough? I feel like I can't see it. All right. Okay, so I've been saying, I know I can't talk about like a lot of world stuff, or especially like politics and shit, or what's going on, but a lot of this has to stem with that. All right, we all know God don't like ugly. Everybody has free will. But when I say let the past go, y'all think about that. Like, we are not living in the past. We're in a new era. Whole new time. All these millennial kids are pretty much taking over. Like the 19-year-old, like my child. See, I'm not the only one that can't get it together. I couldn't put my dang eyelash on. I was trying something different. You could tell that isn't me. Alright. Take a leap of faith into the unknown. Yes, that is what everybody needs to do. Also, there's a great big canvas. Throw all the paint you can on it. So it's time pretty much to be happy. Everything you've ever wanted is on the other side of fear. Stop living in fear. Let go of the past. Move on. Make your life. Whatever you do this weekend, it's a new moon. Whatever you do this weekend, make sure it's something you want to do for the rest of your life. That is a very important question within yourself. Something you want to do, or that you're comfortable. You know you're comfortable, and you're going to do it for the rest of your life. Like, you may feel like you want to give up on something. If you keep trying, at least you're trying. You're not giving up. You're just trying to succeed and make it better. Release your ex. That came out yesterday for somebody. I don't remember. And very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. So, living in the past. The time has come to clear your energy. So if you were hurt in the past, release that. They may not be the same person that they were. Let bygones be bygones. It's time to move on from here on out. You want nothing but good stuff, not negative stuff. You can rewrite. Well, you had the chance to rewrite your life. And you can still do it. Like, this is a big new moon. And the summertime, y'all mark my words. Y'all remember I said this. The summertime, y'all thought last summer was no summer. We have heartbroken. Deeply hurt, sad, separation, feeling lost. Yeah, you feel lost. Palm tree, stability, performance, growth, flexibility. So you want to grow, but you feel lost. And that's about right. And y'all aren't the only one, so don't think that you are. Because there's a lot of people, including myself, feels lost sometimes. Or like, is this really happening? Like, I've done this before. It's just time to make it right. So if you feel like you've done it before, do it right. Okay, we have the 10 of Wands and the 3 of Cups. So push through all them fears, all them burdens, and it's time to celebrate. Celebrate something. Friendship. We have the 9 of Wands. Know your boundaries. Whoever you're going to be with is a soulmate. We have the High Priestess and the 2 of Cups. Trust your intuition. All is not what it seems to be. And then we have Scorpionic Energy. So there is going to be death and rebirth and some kind of transformation. You may have already transformed into a different person. Not really like, I don't want to say different person, but a better person. Like, you're done with the old. Yeah, you had your heart broken. Probably when you were young. Because this is the card of young. And now you're holding on to your heart very tightly. Yeah, you fought for it. Alright, we have Judgment. More Scorpionic energy. And we have Pisces energy too. The Queen of Wands. Leo, Aries, Sag. And the 5 of Pentacles. Somebody could be sick, but also the 5 of Pentacles could be $1 million card. So if you're going this way, you're pushing through the burdens. Know your boundaries and you're going to succeed. You need to make the judgment call. But it's definitely a soulmate. It's like you've been through a lot. Like I said, your heart was broke before. I was probably just banned off Facebook. Alright. It's like you're pushing through heartache and pain. Alright, 3 of Pentacles. You're pushing towards teamwork because we have 3 of Cups right there. So you could be getting help from somebody. We have the Emperor. Aries energy. The Sun and the Moon are going to be in Aries. The new moon's in Aries, fire sign. Fire. We have the 7 of Swords. So there's no more lying. Like I said, your heart was probably broke. And it was probably by an ex. But when I say ex, it doesn't, y'all could either not be together or be together. But when I say release the old. If you're still with them, it could just be their negative ways. Like you're feeling lost and confused. Did this person really change? We have the King of Swords, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy. So trust your intuition. And we have the Eight of Pentacles. You're not putting in the work that you should be putting in. Probably communicating. Because communication is a very big problem. Yeah, the Eight of Swords. You're stuck in your head on probably thinking they're going to hurt you again, or they haven't changed, but in all actuality they have. The Ten of Wands. Again. So they could either be moving towards you, or they could be walking away from you. Or you could be. We have Strength, Leo energy. So you got the strength to walk toward, to probably communicate. Yeah, it's a lover. You were and Hermit and the Lover's card. So we have Virgo and Gemini energy. You had options, a choice. You were closed off from them. But you got the strength to move forward. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Yeah, I feel like you were sheltered. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. And I said you probably need to communicate. That's the big problem. Because North Node is in Gemini and air signs, Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini, they don't know how to talk. They just think shit will come and fall in their lap. Okay, Heart with the key. Welcoming, opening, getting together, and perfect. So you already know they're the key to your heart. Love call. Express your love and love call. So you might have to make a call or a text or email. It says someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. So this weekend somebody definitely could be talking to you. Paradise. Oneness, enjoying each other. Yeah, you make them happy. And they want to be an emperor, probably. Alright, let me clarify these. Actually, I'm going to do something different. Alright, we have the Two of Wands. So, you're their world. We have Judgment again, too, on the Emperor. And the Three of Cups. So, they're going to be making a phone call. Either to you, or you're going to be talking to somebody. But I feel like somebody's going to be communicating with you. And they have anxiety, or had anxiety, but they don't anymore. They probably couldn't sleep because of the lies. They think it's going to happen again. Then we have Scorpionic energy again on the King of Swords. And then we have it over here. So there's definitely transformation and change. We have the Three of Wands and Four of Cups. So the universe is handing you something to expand your life. And it's a soulmate. You don't even have to work for it. It just happened. And you're probably stuck in your head because you're thinking, how did this happen? How did I get here? And I've been saying all may not. I said all may not seem how it is. And then it's like a slap in the face. But you're going to receive victory. somebody, something kind of fell in your lap. You could have manifested it too. Hold on one second. Yeah, I understand. He's a Gemini. All right. Well, maybe he has he had to do self-work. But you could be hearing from them. Maybe they did get you a ring. Or he did. Or he was removed out of your life because somebody else is coming in for you that's better for you. Because we have somebody like, it could mean walking away and something appear. Because this person's like really sad. And they have it. Hold on. They have everything right in front of them. And it's like they're not taking it. But this card means expansion, travel. Could be coming back. But there is some kind of victory and some communication coming in. Gemini, Aquarius, Libra energy on the Judgment card. And I feel like they do want a commitment with you because we have Judgment, Emperor, Three of Cups, celebrating something exciting. Something that you didn't have to work for is about to be handed to you to expand, and it's going to lead to victory because you're stuck in your head that things are not as it seems. And I've said this weeks ago that you may think it's this way and it's not, and it's actually the opposite. So don't be surprised if things change. We have the Death card, entrapment, and victory. So there is going to be victory once you're out of your head. This is a time where things are confusing. The past will come up. It's like, all right, why is the past coming up? Is this my chance to do it over again? Or that's where people are getting confused in their head. So we have Death, King of Swords, and High Priestess. Trust your intuition. All is not as it seems. The King of Swords needs to communicate and possibly transformed. When I say king, it could be a woman or a man. We have the King of Swords here, the Ten of Wands, so he's pushing through to make this judgment call. Now, we have the Two of Wands. He's stuck. There could have been two options. There could have been, I don't want to say two people, but he had to get the strength to make a decision. Because this person needs to take their blindfold off so that they can get through the water to the land. Because he's a Gemini. And he could be going through a spiritual awakening. Because this is the time where people tend to find themselves. It's the time where they want to work on their own selves to make them better. It's just normal. And we have the Page of Wands. So they could be younger than you, or you could be younger than them. This is like a new idea, something new that they're passionate about. And then we have the Two of Cups under the deck. So it is a soulmate, and we have the World, something coming to a completion, and we have the Emperor. Again. Alright, I'm going to pick a challenge card. What is your zodiac sign? Pisces or Scorpio or Leo. Alright, we have... Alright, somebody could be going through a spiritual awakening. We have the Hierophant card, Teach. They could be learning something. They could be wanting to do it traditional ways. This is the challenge. It could be marriage. They might think that they're not going to accept it. We have New Vitality, which is the Ace of Wands. So there's definitely something new going on. And then we have Move, which is the Chariot. And it is Cancer energy. And then we have the Empress under the deck. So the challenge is going to be moving forward to a new passion. You're a Sagittarius. Okay, well, you came out right down here. Maybe you're stuck on what to do because it has strength and 2 of swords, and you need the strength to kind of figure out what's going on, like you're stuck in your head or confused. All right, the Ace of Wands is the Star, so there is something could have manifested, somebody's wish coming true. 5 of Swords, that's like being an asshole or arguing or fighting. Let's see, why the 5 of Swords? Have you argued? Y'all may have known they're just mentally conflicted. You may have known each other your whole life. You may have grew up with each other. They might just want to grow old with you, and they're a little confused on how to commit. And we have the Chariot again, so there's definitely going to be double movement ahead. That's the challenge. And then we have Leo, Aries, Sag energy. The King of Wands. And the 10 of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. Alright, the challenge is going to be, are they going to be able to communicate with you that they want to move forward? Or what do they want to do to move forward? Either with you or without. Barbecue or mildew. Shit or get off the pot. This is the time where men, more masculine energy. I don't want to say men, but masculine energy. They'll be quick-witted. They won't think before they speak. Like an answer will come out and you'll be like, well, damn, why'd you say it like that? Like they have an attitude, but they don't really mean it that way. It's because all this fire energy, which has to do with Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, and Sag, because the sun and the moon are both in Aries, which is fire, which is action, which is fast. So say you were to ask your boyfriend or girlfriend, where were you? Right? Or they got home late and then they're like, they just snap. Damn, I was on the way home. I had a meeting, blah, 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 blah. And you're like, okay, well, why are you in a bad mood? It ain't that. They just don't think before they speak. See? Yeah. And I bet in your head you really didn't think about it until, you're like, damn, why did I even say it that way? I didn't mean it that way because I even do that. And it just happens. There's women that are buttholes too. All right, we have the Magician. So somebody's manifesting. And the 5 of Cups. Walking away from stuff that does not serve you anymore. So you already know the magic within you or within yourself and what you can do. You've hit rock bottom sometime in your life, but now you're about to get your cup fulfilled. A seahorse, by the way, cannot live on its own. And the Ace of Cups is marriage as well, or higher level of commitment, or just getting together at that. What about this Magician? I feel like somebody's manifested. Yeah, it could be Aquarius, Gemini, Libra coming in fast to communicate. Could be. The Queen of Pentacles. They probably know that you're well off, you're well stable, you're committed, you're loyal. You may not have been in the past. It might be an ex for real. or somebody that you knew and that you grew up with. But you know that they're stable. You just have anxiety to walk away from something, or anxiety to start over. The Nine of Swords. And then we have the Three of Cups. Now the Three of Cups started at first, and then we had the Emperor and Judgment. So maybe they hit rock bottom and they realized, shit, I messed up. Yep. Libra energy, there's a decision. Justice upside down. That. Okay, look at the card. There's like dark and the light side. She don't look very pleasant. She looks kind of evilish. So I feel like they messed up, and they know they messed up, either you or your person, and now they want to make it right. And the Four of Cups, that's the universe handing you something, and you need to take it. If you don't, you might miss out. Like, all right, we have Sagittarius energy and the Two of Pentacles. So if there was juggling, there's not juggling anymore. So get out of your head. Trust your intuition. If you feel like something's right, then it's normally right. But this is where the ego comes into play. The dark's trying to take over and make you think bad things, to where that way you'll manifest the bad things. So that's why you got to keep the bad out of your head, because you don't want to manifest the bad thing. So stay out of your head. Try to think only good things. And if you don't know what's up, or if they ghosted you, maybe that's a sign. Let me see what the outcome is. But we have the Ace of Cups. So either somebody's coming in that you have no idea about, or the person that you know, or that you thought of, is coming. We have let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. Now, if you're a Sagittarius, I know you're controlling. It's like, if he just does what I tell him to do, everything will be fine. Yeah, you sound like my sister. You're mean. All right. If you are new, please subscribe. Yeah, see, I told you. Just like my sister. All right, children. They could have children with somebody, or deception. All right. Another thing. This is also the time where, uh-oh, I got that person pregnant. Yeah, one of those times. So, I don't want to scare nobody, but this is being for real. Patience is virtue. Thank you. And I will answer you after this, okay? Oh, okay. Love yourself first. They could have had to work on themselves, but there is insane chemistry. Now, I don't want to say they got somebody pregnant, but they could have children, or like I said, you could have known them when you were children. So don't let that get stuck in your head either. All right, there is a chaser in the relationship. Chaser and codependent relationship, fear of abandonment issues. And that's what you need to let go of. Stop thinking that you're relying on this person. You got to know within yourself that you can rely on your own self before you can rely on somebody else. You got to love yourself before you can love somebody else. You got to put yourself first and God first before you put anybody else first. Because why is he going to bless you with some other or some individual when you don't even put him first? Or yourself at that. If he would just tell you, trust me, honey, you're not the only one. Please believe me. All right, engagement ring. Well, maybe that answers your question. Thank you, love. Now, this could go two separate ways, and I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but this just came into my heart. And my head too. All right, we have healing heart and seduction, third-party interference, and heartbreak from a relationship, toxic addiction. Now, I said you could be so dependent and codependent on him that he's toxic. If say he did get somebody pregnant, he could be, well, you did say you'd work through it, so he could, there's some kind of commitment coming. Whether it's that person or not. But somebody's cheated. And then we have plan a date, set a date, and that you're over in your head. So, because, all right, I figured it out. You're doing it to yourself. The mind is a very powerful thing. If he told you that he cheated, then that's all you're going to think about, especially when he ghosts you. And you can break your own heart. So, don't think that way. Do what serves you better. And then he'll come when the time is right. So, love yourself first, like it says. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. All right, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted, meeting and conversing. So if it's not the same person, you're meeting somebody new and you don't even know about it. Endings bring new beginnings, transition, growth, change. And you could be having a one-night stand. Or had. I wouldn't suggest it because we all know that isn't the right thing to do. All right. Trust your intuition. God gave you intuition for a reason. And if y'all been together for a while, you probably know him better than he knows himself. Okay, we have the new moon in Cancer. You and your loved ones are safe. Look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius. All right. You need to worry about you and your loved ones. Like you and yours. If you have kids, worry about you and yours. Worry about yourself. And then love yourself first. And the love will just come as it should. New moon in Scorpio. Work through your fears. Full moon in Pisces. Balance spirituality and practicality. Okay. So he could be getting spiritually awakened for real. The end of a tough cycle approaches. All right, I'm going to pull a house card, a planet card. Now, Venus, by the way, is also not just the planet of love, but it's the planet of your values, like money, your assets. Oop. All right, we have Aquarius. This energy is freedom-loving, rebellious. Yes, Aquarians are very rebellious. And this is also... Now, I don't know if I said this, but about like the technology, if stuff happens with banks and the technology crash and stuff like that, because we are in the age of Aquarius. As y'all can see, technology is going up, like 5G and all that. So, don't be surprised if something crashes. I'm just throwing that out there too. Because all this stuff is changing. Like it's a whole complete new era. We have the sun. The sun is your soul. It's the most important Your immortal spirit, purpose, and destiny is involved. So, you really need to follow your gut. He'll believe you. You so sound like my sister. Okay. The first house has to do with self, too. And I was just about to say that. And then you're like, okay, you think of the wheel, like first house to 12th house, right? First house is you. You work on yourself. Second house is values, or assets. And then third, fourth, and it goes to like meeting, relationship. Seventh house is marriage. Eighth house is sex. It's Scorpionic energy. And then the ninth house is balancing. Where's that set? No, Libra's seventh is balance. Sixth is balancing. Crap. Like the Six of Pentacles. It's like you want to have equal give and take before you get married, right? So everything's like on the wheel. So you got to start with yourself, which is first house, the sun. And you could have Aquarius in your chart, but this is an air sign. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Okay, I'm going to read these moon cards. We have full moon in Sagittarius, new moon in Cancer. I'm going to read first. I have that here. Okay, so new moon in Cancer is make sure you put family first. Now, I've said that like 3 times. Let someone get a bit closer to you. A new cycle is starting for your child or children. It's time to review your goals. Have they changed? Meditation will help you banish your insecurities. Spending time near water will bring you peace and the answers. Okay. I think that's pretty self-explanatory. New moon and Scorpio. Have sexy time. Move on from jealousy. Stop being obsessive. Could it be you're being paranoid? Make an investment, and it's time to let go of a grudge that you're holding. All right, full moon in Sagittarius is time. Take time out for a mini break or adventure. The situation may have come around because you've been distracted. Be confident without being overconfident to win today. Have you shown that you care? If not, now is the time. Find a balance between speaking your mind and saying too much. And I just said that. We got to watch what we say. Try to, even though I know it's hard. It just kind of spills out. Full moon in Pisces. Meditate every day and see what comes to you. Answers will come. You're in super romantic but not super realistic state. Follow your intuition. I said that too. It won't let you down. At worst, this card can herald the end of a dream. The person you're inquiring about is a soulmate. I said that too. Avoid substance abuse. Yeah, this is a time where people will overdose. Like alcohol will be more effective to people. And this is for real, y'all. All right, Aquarius, sun, and first house. I think Aquarius is the first house. Huh. Okay, hold on a minute. Let me Google this real quick. Aquarius. All right. The sun in the first house in Aquarius is indicating native will be indicating native may be brave and courageous, involving self-promotions. So there goes your answer about the job. He is always amazing own self as boss. Maybe don't care others. Okay, that whoever wrote that don't make sense. Okay, now I did say this is where ego comes into play. Now having too much ego is bad. So, sun in the first house is ego and sense of superior above others. Self-centered. Wow. Okay, they could be self-centered and self-loving. The sun in the first house is ascendant, love, career, and marriage. Okay, so yes, the answers are going to be positive. It's not a personal reading, it's just for everybody. So I would say yes on the job is a good possibility, because this is about self and this is where you start. And I would say yes with the relationship. It's just you're kind of confused, but just keep a positive mindset. Don't think negative, because then that will be what happens. But because you can manifest that, believe it or not. I've done it, did it. Oh, no, it ain't fun. Just keep thinking like positive things. Let go of all the past. This is a new moon. And by the way, I say this too all the time. Write down things that no longer serve you on a piece of paper. Burn it. I've done it. I used to do it every single new moon. And now I don't even think about none of that stuff. It's the people who done me wrong. Like I've told my whole life story on here. I got pregnant at 16. Was married 10 years. My oldest daughter's in prison now. I've been through hell and back. I'm divorced. I have 3 children. I had to move my middle daughter to Alaska because she would have been in jail along with her older sister. So me and my son, we're holding it down. Anyway, anybody can overcome anything. So the stuff you go through makes you who you are. Sticky notes all over the wall. Oh, what are you doing your channel on? I was scared too, but I don't care. I mean, I care, but I don't. Because you're going to have people who hate. You're going to have people who, you just got to have the right mindset. Have you called to check on it? Because you got to, I don't want to tell you what to do, but yes, what doesn't kill us makes us stronger. You never know. You could be a long-lost relative. Or I'm the long-lost one. I used to say that all the time, like, because I was single. I mean, right after I got divorced. I never really got in a really serious relationship after that. So, I learned some things, all right? Anyway, I used to say, I guess my Prince Charming's stuck in a tree. Well, keep a positive mindset. I'm sure you will get the job. I'm pretty sure, because new things will be starting. And that, by the way, I don't know if y'all heard me, write that negative stuff down and burn it, because it really does. It's really good. It helps you. Oh, wow. Astrology is taking over. Like, a lot of people, they're, first of all, getting spiritually awakened. And then, like, astrology is going to be, I think I said that when I first, met you, that astrology is going to be the next big hit. Like, okay, we already know jobs are online, right? We all know what's going on in the world. So, technology is about to take over like that. Like I said, the first house in Aquarius and technology, we are in the age of Aquarius. Technology is about to boom. Everybody's going to be at home working. We're going to be paid by the internet. Now, it may not happen tomorrow, but we're in transit of this. This is what I predict, and watch what I say it'll happen. I predicted that Nike was shut down, or not shut down, but some shit what happened with Nike, and look what happened. I didn't think it'd be a Satan shoe, but Aquarius is unpredictable. Like I said, what you think is isn't, and what is isn't is, what isn't is. Yeah, you got it. I'm confusing myself. I promise you, I used to light my stuff on fire every new moon, and I don't even think about things like that anymore. And whenever you do like your affirmations, like for you in the job, say I am at the job that, whatever it is. Say I am loved, I am romantically loved by this person or whoever you want to be with. But let me tell you something, God ain't going to put somebody in your life who isn't right for you. So you can manifest a person all you want, but it's up to them and their soul if they change. And God might place them in your life for lessons learned, not blessings. I mean, it's still a blessing, but a lesson learned. You can either have a lesson or a blessing in life. Could be a long lesson or a short lesson. Or a long blessing or a short lesson. So, everybody remember, if you fly off the handle today, well, try not to. People will act crazy. I mean, crazier than what they're already acting. So, there you have it. Because we're about to find out some crazy stuff in America. Within your personal life, within society itself, and within the world. So, mark my words. Mark it on the calendar. And if you think last summer was rough, wait till this summer. I even said there would be power outages. And look at what happened to Texas. I'm so glad too. I'm so thankful for all of you guys. And please subscribe if you're new, and like, share, all that good stuff. And my email is in my info about. I think it's under the about. Anyway, if you want anything done free or to talk or anything like that, you can just email me. In North Carolina? That's cool. Astrology is becoming a big hit. You're welcome, love. Oh, you know what? I can read you this thing out of my book. I think it's so interesting. Since you're a Gemini, I read you Aquarius and Aquarius. He's a Gemini and you're Sagittarius. So let me tell you what your relationships look like. Okay. Oh, cool. Gemini and Sagittarius are a pairing that has much in common. They both like to explore intellectually, and you said y'all are both smart, and to debate, and both have great senses of humor. It's a light and playful relationship. So y'all can make it work. Oh, she left. Okay. All right, y'all. I'll have to check her out. What is her name? Does she have a YouTube? Oh, okay. Well, if you ever get some pointers on her, you can give me some pointers. Astrology is very hard to learn. Very, very confusing and hard. People are like, well, how do you even know that? Because I'll be like thinking, and they're like, what are you thinking about? I'll say, why he's acting that way. Well, why is he acting that way? Because his moon is over here. Okay, well, how do you know that? I don't know. I just do. Thank you, love. I so greatly appreciate it. It's all good to help everybody. We need more help and love in the world than hate. Nobody's perfect. I get that. But we got to spread the love and work together, guys. That's cool. I so greatly appreciate it. All right, I'm going to get off of here, and I may do a past, present, future later. I'm trying to get like a spread down. I changed it up a little bit, but I actually need to get another deck of cards, oracle cards. But all right, guys, y'all have a great weekend. Thank you, love, and y'all have a great weekend. And please share, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I will see you guys later. God bless. Have a great weekend.